A quiet evening has settled around this moment. The day has slowly loosened its grip. Weariness rests gently in the body. Thoughts have carried much and now begin to soften. There is a guarded tenderness here, a longing to be held by peace. Lamplight glows softly in the room. Shadows stretch without threat. And bedtime nears with a gentle invitation to rest. Let the shoulders ease downward. Let the jaw soften. Let the hands rest without holding. Let the breath slow and deepen. Let the eyes grow heavy. If these prayers bring you peace, take a moment to like this video. Subscribe for more nightly prayers, and share where you're listening from tonight. Your presence and words help keep this space gentle and growing. Now, take another slow breath. Let us begin this prayer together. Holy God, in the stillness of this evening, a heart comes before you quietly. Without striving, without words carefully formed, simply present. There is no need to perform here, no need to carry the weight of the day any longer, only a gentle turning toward your nearness. You are the God who meets the weary without condition, the one whose mercy does not depend on effort. The one who draws near in quiet moments like this. As night settles, and the soul seeks rest, your mercy washes gently, not like rushing waters, but like a calm stream at twilight, cleansing without force, restoring without demand, renewing what has grown tired. You are the God who saves not because of works, but because of love poured out freely. Love that reaches into the deepest places and breathes new life. There is safety in your presence, a covering that does not press or confine, but shelters like olive branches in evening wind. You remain near as thoughts slow, as breath deepens, as rest becomes possible. Tonight, peace is offered softly, not commanded, not earned, simply given. Your care surrounds this moment. Your mercy renews what has been drained, and rest rests gently within reach. The quiet continues to deepen. The edges of the day blur and soften. What was sharp begins to lose its weight. There is space now. Space to lay things down gently, without naming them, without revisiting them, simply allowing the heart to slow in your presence. Holy God, there is a soul resting before you, carrying the residue of hours lived, conversations held, moments endured, and moments long past. Nothing is hidden here, and nothing must be explained. You already know the shape of this heart, the places of fatigue, the places of hope that feel fragile. In this stillness, the body begins to listen to peace. Muscles loosen without being told. Breath finds a quieter rhythm. Thoughts drift like leaves settling on calm water. There is no urgency here, only permission to be still. Your mercy moves gently through this moment, not as correction, not as demand, but as kindness that understands human weakness, kindness that remembers we are dust, kindness that does not withdraw when strength fades. As the night grows deeper, guarded places within the heart begin to unclench. Worries that once felt necessary grow quieter. They do not need to be solved tonight. They do not need answers now. They are safe to rest in your care until morning. You are near in the way a soft breeze moves through olive trees at dusk. Unseen, steady, reassuring. Your presence does not rush the soul. It waits patiently, allowing trust to grow naturally, like starlight appearing one by one in the darkening sky. There is relief in knowing that renewal does not depend on effort. That rest is not another task, but a gift already offered. Your mercy covers what could not be completed. Your grace holds what remains unfinished. In this quiet hour, the heart is gently settling, like a child resting without fear, held by love that does not change with performance, love that does not grow tired, love that watches through the night. Here, beneath lamplight and shadow, peace continues to unfold, slowly, kindly, wrapping the soul in calm assurance, preparing the way for deeper rest. The stillness grows softer, more spacious. The room feels quieter now. Even the air seems to rest. Each moment stretches gently, inviting the heart to sink further into calm. There is nothing to reach for, nothing to hold together, only this unfolding quiet. Holy God, in this hushed moment, there is a soul breathing slowly before you, each breath received as a gift, not managed, not measured, simply arriving and leaving, carried by your sustaining presence. As breath moves in and out, tension loosens its grip. Places that were braced all day begin to relax. The body remembers it is safe. The heart remembers it is held. And the mind drifts without effort towards still water and quiet valleys. Your mercy flows here, steady and untroubled, washing over tired thoughts, rinsing away heaviness that clung through the hours. There is no resistance needed, no strength required. Your grace does the gentle work of renewal, as softly as evening dew settles on the ground. In this sacred pause, the noise within begins to fade. Plans for tomorrow grow distant. Echoes of yesterday lose their sharpness. They no longer ask for attention. They rest now in your care, wrapped in patience and trust. You remain close, closer than breath, nearer than thought. Your presence is like lamplight in a darkened room, not demanding focus, simply offering warmth and assurance, letting the soul relax without explanation. Here, the heart learns again that it does not need to strive for your favor. That love has already been given. That renewal comes not through effort, but through surrender into your kindness. A kindness that restores quietly, completely. As the night deepens, peace settles layer by layer, like blankets placed gently over resting shoulders. Nothing hurried, nothing forced, only calm, only safety, only the steady nearness of your care. In this gentle breathing space, rest draws nearer, unannounced, unpressured, arriving at its own pace, carried by mercy that never sleeps. The quiet now feels familiar, welcoming, like a place the soul remembers. The weight of vigilance eases, the need to stay alert softens. Evening wraps this moment in gentle shadow, and the heart feels permission to rest more deeply. Holy God, there is a guarded place within this soul, shaped by effort, shaped by care, shaped by the need to endure. Tonight, that guardedness begins to loosen, not by force, but by trust slowly unfolding in your presence. You see the places where defenses were necessary, the places where strength was carried longer than expected. You do not ask for explanations. You do not press for release. You simply remain steady, patient, allowing walls to lower when the heart is ready. Your mercy reaches these inner spaces with tenderness, like soft wind moving through tall grass at dusk. Nothing is broken open. Nothing is rushed. Only a quiet assurance that it is safe to rest here. Safe to let go. Safe to be still. As guarded thoughts begin to settle, they no longer stand watch through the night. They are invited to lie down beside still water, to be held by care greater than their own. There is relief in not needing to protect what you already keep. You are the God who renews without demanding effort, who restores without condition, who washes gently what has grown weary. In this stillness, the soul begins to trust that renewal is already at work. Unseen, unhurried, faithful. The night continues to deepen, and with it, a sense of being covered, like branches offering shelter beneath a quiet sky. Your presence surrounds every thought, every breath, every resting moment. Here, the heart settles more fully, no longer clenched, no longer braced, resting open before you, carried by mercy that does not fade, watched over by love that remains through the night. Peace continues its gentle work, easing the soul toward deeper rest, preparing the way for surrender that feels safe and unforced. The stillness now feels deep and unbroken, like quiet water at night. The surface smooth, the movement beneath gentle and unseen. The heart rests closer to calm, no longer searching, no longer resisting, simply present. Holy God, there is a soul settling beside still waters, not striving to reach them, but discovering they have always been near. Your presence flows quietly here, bringing refreshment without noise, peace without effort. As the evening stretches onward, the inner pace slows even more. Thoughts drift like clouds passing through a moonlit sky. Noticed, then released. They do not need to settle anywhere. They are free to pass. Your mercy remains steady, a constant undercurrent beneath every breath, washing away the need to prove worth, rinsing off the weight of expectation, restoring the heart to a simpler trust, one that rests instead of reaching. In this calm, the body softens further, hands lie open, shoulders rest easily. The space between breaths grows comfortable. There is nothing left to manage, nothing left to arrange. The night holds this moment gently. You are near in the quiet valley, where sound is muted and fear finds no footing. Your care surrounds like soft grass beneath resting feet, like lamplight that keeps watch without glare. Here, peace settles more fully, not as a sudden arrival, but as a gradual unfolding, like darkness deepening into night. Natural, unforced, safe. The heart remains still, held by mercy that renews quietly, supported by love that does not withdraw, watched over by a presence that neither slumbers nor grows tired. In this resting place, surrender becomes easier, trust feels lighter, and the soul leans gently into the calm you provide, preparing for deeper release and rest. The calm now feels settled, like the night has fully arrived. Sounds are fewer, movements slower. The soul rests within a steady hush that feels safe and familiar. Nothing presses for attention. Nothing calls the heart away. Holy God, in this quiet depth, remembrance rises gently, not as effort, but as awareness of mercy already given. Mercy that came before strength, before understanding, before the heart could ask. Your kindness has always moved first, reaching toward what is tired and incomplete, offering renewal without condition, washing not with force, but with patience that knows how fragile the soul can be. Here, the heart remembers that it is not held by achievement, not sustained by effort, but by mercy that flows freely, like a stream that does not depend on the ground it passes through, only on the source from which it comes. As this truth settles, striving loosens further. The need to measure worth grows quiet. There is nothing left to earn tonight, nothing left to prove. Your grace has already spoken. Softly, completely, the night wraps around this moment. Olive branches sway gently in unseen breeze. Stars remain steady overhead, reminders of care that does not waver. Your presence is as constant as the darkened sky, as dependable as the rhythm of breath. In this remembering, the soul rests more deeply, Trust grows without effort. Surrender feels natural, like laying down something heavy that was carried too long. You continue to renew quietly, beneath awareness, beneath thought, shaping rest in places too deep for words. Here, in mercy remembered, the heart remains still, safe, and gently carried toward deeper peace. The quiet remains unbroken, a gentle stillness holding the night in place. The soul feels lighter now, as though something unnecessary has been set aside. Effort no longer pulls at the heart. Striving loosens its hold. Holy God, in this calm, there is a releasing, a soft laying down of self-reliance, not as loss, but as relief. The weight of needing to manage everything eases, and the heart rests more freely in your care. There is no need to carry control into this night. No need to remain vigilant. You are already watching, already sustaining, already present in every breath and every quiet moment. Your mercy meets the places where strength once filled the gaps, gently replacing effort with trust, gently reminding the soul that it is not alone in holding tomorrow, or the hours that follow this rest. As this surrender unfolds, the body follows. Muscles soften. The breath deepens naturally. Hands remain open, no longer gripping the edges of thought. The night air feels kind. The space around this moment feels steady, like quiet ground beneath resting feet. Your presence forms a shelter that does not press or confine. It simply holds. Here, the heart learns again that rest is allowed, that peace is permitted, that letting go does not mean falling, but being caught by mercy that does not fail. You remain close, not waiting for perfection, not requiring readiness, only offering yourself as steady ground. In this gentle release, the soul settles deeper, carried by trust, guided toward renewal that continues quietly through the night. The stillness now feels wide and open, like a quiet field beneath starlight. Thoughts move slowly, if they move at all. The inner noise has softened to a distant hush, leaving room for rest to deepen. Holy God, in this spacious calm, the remaining sounds within the soul are gently offered to you, not examined, not corrected, simply placed into your care. Every echo of the day is free to grow quiet here. You receive what remains without judgment, without urgency, allowing the mind to settle naturally, like water becoming smooth once the wind has passed. Your renewing presence moves softly through these inner spaces, not drawing attention to itself, not demanding awareness, simply doing the gentle work of restoration, breath by breath, layer by layer. As the noise fades, peace expands, filling places once occupied by worry or planning. There is no need to hold thoughts in place. They drift away on their own, carried by trust that you remain near. The night feels deep now, protective, like a quiet valley wrapped in shadow and safety. Your care rests over this moment like soft starlight, constant, unhurried, sure. Here, the soul grows comfortable with silence, comfortable with not needing to speak, comfortable with simply being held. Renewal continues beneath the surface, unseen, faithful. You remain present through every quiet breath, guarding this stillness, nurturing rest that asks for nothing. In this deep calm, the heart rests fully, preparing to move gently toward the peace of near sleep. The night now feels tender, a soft blanket over everything. The heart rests more fully with each passing moment. Even the quiet within the mind feels cradled, gentle and patient, ready to be renewed. Holy God, in this sacred stillness, the soul receives your grace without effort. Every thought of fatigue or strain finds its place beneath your mercy. Nothing is pressed. Nothing is forced. Your presence flows quietly through every corner of being, touching tiredness with gentleness, offering restoration that is steady and patient, like evening dew soaking slowly into the earth. As surrender deepens, the heart feels lighter, letting go of lingering tension that clings to bones and spirit alike. The weight of trying fades into trust. Trust that you continue to care even when the mind wanders, even when the body resists rest. Your mercy refreshes quietly, not all at once, not in a way that startles, but gradually, like a soft wind moving through olive trees at dusk, or lamplight spreading through a quiet room. Here, in this deepening calm, peace grows naturally, washing over the soul in layers. The mind softens, the body yields, and the spirit begins to feel renewed in ways too subtle to name. You remain near, as constant as the starlit sky above, unchanging in care, unwearied in protection. You sustain what cannot be sustained alone. You hold what is too fragile to hold by itself. In this quiet unfolding, rest becomes tangible, accessible, a gentle presence that invites the heart to lie down completely, allowing renewal to continue beneath awareness. The soul begins to understand that restoration is not something earned. It is received, flowing freely from mercy and love that never cease. The night deepens further. Shadows lengthen without threat. The air itself feels softened. The soul rests in a gentle rhythm of breath and quiet. Nothing presses forward. Nothing demands. Only calm continues to unfold. Holy God, in this tender hour, the Spirit leans fully into your renewal, letting go of what was held too tightly through the day, allowing what is weary to be carried gently by your mercy. You continue your work quietly within the heart, restoring slowly, shaping peace where unrest once lingered. Like soft water flowing over stones in a hidden stream. Unseen but faithful. As surrender grows deeper, trust rises naturally. The mind no longer clings to outcomes or to worries. It rests in the assurance of your presence. Steady, enduring, unshaken. Your grace surrounds every corner of being. A constant current of renewal that asks nothing in return. Carrying the soul through the hours of night as effortlessly as the wind moves through olive trees. Here, the heart finds rest in completeness. No need to hold back. No need to anticipate what comes next. Peace has arrived quietly. Not earned. Freely offered. The body relaxes further. Muscles release tension without thought. Hands lie softly in lap or by side. Eyes feel heavy in their sockets. Each breath slows and deepens. You remain near as this sacred rest unfolds. The soul embraced by mercy. The spirit renewed by gentleness. The heart comforted by your constant care. In this calm and unhurried moment, the soul rests fully in your restorative presence, surrendering completely to the quiet work of your spirit. The night stretches quietly around this moment. The air is still. Only the soft rhythm of breath marks the passage of time. The soul rests beneath the gentle darkness, comforted by the presence of calm and safety. Holy God, in this sacred space, there is a soul dwelling in your nearness, resting without need to perform, resting without expectation, simply present in the gentle shadow of your care. Your presence surrounds like the steady glow of lamplight in a quiet room, casting warmth over every thought, every sigh, every heartbeat. Unhurried, unwavering, tender. The spirit leans into you as evening deepens, allowing every layer of tension to soften. Every shadow of fear or worry to fade quietly into your mercy. You are near like the soft starlight over still waters, reflecting your faithfulness, your patience, your unwavering watchfulness. In this presence, the heart finds shelter, the mind finds ease, the body finds rest. Here, the soul abides without needing to strive, without needing to measure or understand. Trust flows naturally like a gentle stream through quiet valleys. Restoration moves quietly beneath awareness. Your care encompasses the smallest corners of the heart, places too tender to be seen, places too fragile to be held by oneself. Yet in your presence, all is held safely, completely. As night deepens further, peace settles more fully. Rest becomes a natural companion to the soul, and the spirit feels the gentle rhythm of renewal moving through every part of being. In this moment of abiding, the heart experiences a quiet assurance that you are near, faithful in watching, patient in care, constant in love. The darkness now feels gentle and protective, a soft veil over the world outside. The soul rests in quiet trust. Each breath a slow rhythm of presence and ease. Stillness settling deeper with every passing moment. Holy God, there is a soul held tenderly in your nearness, resting beneath the quiet assurance of your care. Unhurried, unpressured, fully embraced by your love. Your presence wraps around every thought, every hidden corner of the heart, like a soft evening breeze moving through olive trees, gentle enough to soothe, steady enough to reassure. As the body releases more completely, the spirit relaxes further. The mind drifts without effort. The heart opens to the quiet assurance that nothing is required to earn your nearness. Nothing needs to be achieved to receive your peace. Your mercy continues its gentle work, quietly restoring what the day has worn thin, replenishing the soul in subtle, faithful ways, like starlight spreading over calm waters, patient and steady. Here, the heart is free to remain still, to be present in the sacred calm of the night. No need to act, no need to plan, only the invitation to rest fully in your presence. The spirit feels the soft steadiness of your love, the quiet constancy of your care, unchanging through the hours of darkness, carrying what is fragile, supporting what is weary. In this abiding presence, trust deepens naturally. Surrender becomes a gentle unfolding, and the soul rests in the safety of renewal that comes quietly, without demand, without hurry. The night feels wrapped in softness, a gentle hush over all that remains awake. The soul rests beneath a quiet sky, each breath moving slowly, naturally, with the rhythm of calm and ease. Holy God, in this tender hour, the heart lingers beneath your presence, held in the stillness where nothing needs to be done, nothing needs to be proved. Only the gentle awareness of your nearness is enough. Your presence is like starlight over quiet valleys, constant and reassuring, casting a soft glow over the soul, inviting rest without demand, guiding surrender without force. As the spirit leans more fully into this quiet, tension slowly dissolves. The body softens. The mind drifts lightly through thoughts like leaves on still water, and the heart discovers spaciousness it had not known while awake. Your mercy continues its gentle work, unseen and unhurried, touching every place that feels worn or anxious, filling the soul with tender restoration. Like the evening breeze brushing softly across olive branches. Here, in this calm, trust grows naturally. Surrender feels safe, and the quiet presence of your love becomes a steady anchor for the soul. The heart learns again that rest is not earned, but freely given. The night deepens further, and peace settles into every corner of being, like lamplight spreading quietly through a darkened room, illuminating without glare, warming without pressure. In this sacred quiet, the soul remains still, resting fully in the assurance of your faithful care, renewed gently by the constancy of mercy that does not waver. The night continues to stretch in quiet devotion, each moment softening the edges of wakefulness. The soul lies still beneath the gentle darkness, each breath a slow rhythm of peace, each heartbeat a quiet echo of trust. Holy God, in this sacred stillness, the heart receives your care without effort, without expectation, simply present in the gentle embrace of mercy that never fails. Your presence moves softly through every part of being, touching the places that have carried burden through the day, restoring quietly what has grown weary, filling the spaces that seemed empty with calm assurance. As the body relaxes further, the spirit leans more fully into trust, letting go of tension that has clung to thought and limb alike. The mind rests lightly on your faithful presence. The heart opens to quiet renewal. Your mercy spreads gently, like starlight over still water, steady, patient, constant, reminding the soul that rest is already offered, freely given, fully available. Here, surrender feels safe, release feels natural, and the peace that comes from being held by you flows into every corner of the heart, allowing the soul to be still in a way it has longed for all day. The night holds the soul tenderly. Your love wraps gently around each thought, each breath, each small motion of the body. Unhurried, unwavering, completely devoted to restoration. In this calm abiding, the heart is prepared to accept the gift of rest fully. Renewal continues quietly, and trust grows deeper in the quiet rhythm of your faithful presence. The night now feels profound in its quiet embrace, a soft, steady hush wrapping around every thought, every sigh, every small movement of the body. The soul rests fully within this sacred stillness. Holy God, there is a heart remaining in your presence, held gently beneath the calm of evening, sheltered in mercy that does not falter, watched over by love that never tires. Your presence flows like soft starlight across a quiet valley, steady and patient, illuminating what the soul needs without demand, warming the spirit without rush. As the body releases further into rest, as muscles soften and breath lengthens, the spirit leans wholly into you, surrendering what has been carried too long, letting go without fear, trusting wholly in your care. Your mercy continues to move quietly through the soul, renewing what is worn, comforting what is anxious, reassuring what feels fragile. A faithful presence that works gently beneath awareness. Here, the heart remains still, fully open to the restorative work of your spirit, allowing peace to spread slowly, like a gentle evening breeze over olive trees, like water settling into quiet pools. The mind rests in the knowledge of your nearness, no longer grasping, no longer striving, every thought allowed to drift lightly in the calm of this sacred night. In this deep abiding, the soul learns again that rest is a gift freely given, a blessing offered without condition, a mercy that continues through the hours of darkness. The night has grown tender and still. The air feels soft against the skin. Each breath moves slowly, deliberately, as if the body itself is learning the rhythm of peace. The soul drifts closer to rest with every gentle inhale and exhale. Holy God! In this near-sleep hour, there is a heart resting quietly in your presence, letting go of the last whispers of wakefulness, allowing the day's cares to fade like shadows under starlight. Your nearness is steady, constant as the soft glow of lamplight in a darkened room. Every thought, every tension, every quiet worry is cradled in mercy that does not falter. As the body yields more completely, the spirit finds ease in surrender. Each limb softens. Each breath deepens naturally. The mind releases what no longer serves it tonight. Your renewing presence continues silently, invisibly, like a gentle wind through olive trees, brushing away the residue of fatigue, filling the spaces where unrest lingered with calm assurance. Here, the soul is carried softly towards sleep. Trust feels natural. Surrender feels safe. And the heart leans entirely on your care, untroubled and unhurried. The night holds every small motion of rest, every slow, steady breath, each moment of quiet unfolding into the next. Your mercy moves with it all, restoring what the day has worn thin. In this sacred near sleep, the soul senses the gift of rest fully offered, peaceful, gentle, unearned, and feels the quiet rhythm of renewal moving through every corner of being. The darkness now feels soft and protective, a gentle quiet wrapping around the soul like a warm, familiar blanket. The body rests fully, each breath long and even, the heart slowing into the natural rhythm of night. Holy God! In this sacred near sleep, there is a soul drifting into your mercy, letting go of the last threads of worry or planning, releasing the thoughts that cling too tightly, and leaning into the safety of your presence. Your nearness is like starlight on still water, steady, calm, illuminating the soul with assurance without effort or demand. A quiet reminder that all is held securely in your care. As the spirit sinks more fully into rest, tension softens completely. Muscles loosen without thought. The mind drifts lightly, floating like leaves on a gentle evening breeze. And the heart feels the deep comfort of surrender. Your mercy continues its quiet work, unseen yet faithful, filling empty spaces with peace, restoring what has grown weary, strengthening what feels fragile, all without hurry or force. Here, the soul becomes aware of rest as a gift freely given, trust and surrender blending naturally into one gentle rhythm, a rhythm carried entirely by your love. The night holds each slow breath, each softened thought, each subtle motion of body and spirit, and your presence moves quietly through it all, renewing what words cannot describe. In this near sleep, the heart feels the assurance of your constant care, the quiet promise of renewal, and the gentle, faithful nearness that will not let go through the night. The night now feels almost sacred in its quietness. Every shadow softened, every sound hushed. The soul rests lightly, drifting closer to the gentle threshold of sleep. Each breath slow and steady, carrying peace into the body and spirit. Holy God, in this tender hour, there is a heart fully yielding to your care, letting go completely of the last remaining clutches of thought or concern, trusting entirely in your faithful presence. Your mercy flows like soft starlight across still waters, constant and calm, touching every corner of the soul with quiet restoration, unseen yet deeply felt, carrying the spirit safely into rest. As the body surrenders more fully, the mind continues to grow quiet. The spirit rests beneath the gentle assurance of your nearness. Every breath a soft rhythm of trust. Every heartbeat a quiet echo of your love. Your renewing presence moves through the soul without effort or demand, like the evening breeze brushing over olive branches, like lamplight spreading softly across a darkened room. Unhurried, unwavering, tender. Here, the heart knows that sleep is a gift freely given. Trust flows naturally. Surrender feels effortless, and the soul rests fully in the mercy and love that surrounds it. The night carries the body and spirit gently toward deeper sleep. Every soft exhale a release. Every quiet heartbeat a reminder of your care. All held in the calm, steady rhythm of your presence. In this near sleep, the soul rests completely, restored by mercy, held by love, and prepared to drift into the full peace of the night. The night now feels completely enveloping, soft and steady, each breath flowing naturally, the body fully surrendered to rest, the soul embraced in quiet assurance, the heart carried gently by your faithful presence. Holy God, in this sacred hour, the soul lays all that remains of the day into your hands. Every thought, every memory, every small worry or lingering tension entrusted entirely to your care. Your mercy covers all that has been, all that is, and all that is to come. Like a soft wind through olive trees at dusk. Like lamplight casting a steady glow across a quiet room. Unhurried, patient, unwavering. As the body and spirit prepare for deeper rest, the mind releases its final traces of effort. The heart relaxes completely, and the soul leans fully into the assurance of your love and protection. You remain near in every quiet moment, holding what is fragile, supporting what is weary, renewing what is worn thin, all gently, without rush or demand. Here, the night carries the soul safely towards sleep, each breath a gentle offering of trust, each heartbeat a quiet reminder of your presence. Restoration unfolding naturally beneath awareness. In this calm, sacred space, the heart is ready to receive the blessing of full rest. The spirit rests fully in mercy, held completely by love, and the body settles in peaceful surrender. The night has fully arrived. A soft, enveloping stillness holding everything gently. The body rests deeply. The breath flows slowly, evenly, naturally. The soul lies quietly, embraced by the steadfast care of God. Holy God! In this final hour before sleep, the heart offers all that remains of the day into your hands. Every worry, every hope, every quiet longing entrusted fully to your faithful mercy. Your presence surrounds completely, like starlight resting on still waters, like a gentle breeze through olive trees, constant, calm, and tender, never fading, never wavering. As the spirit settles into full rest, the mind grows still. The body sinks completely into the comfort of your nearness. The heart is held without effort, without expectation, simply embraced in love that never tires. You renew quietly, faithfully, in ways too gentle to measure, repairing what is weary, comforting what is anxious, and sustaining what is fragile. All beneath the calm rhythm of night. Here, the soul rests fully in your mercy, surrendering completely to the gift of peaceful sleep. Trust and peace blending naturally into the slow, steady rhythm of rest. Let this night be a covering of peace over every thought, every feeling, every part of being. Safe and protected in the constant love of God. And as sleep comes, may the spirit awaken tomorrow renewed, refreshed by mercy, strengthened by love, and carried through all hours by the gentle, faithful presence of the Lord. Amen.